You might have covered this earlier, but I'm interested to know what happens to the body when there is an inadequate amount of fuel in it. So when you put it under some stressful training, right? You do this for a period of time, maybe you're under fueling. What happens?
Well, if you're under fueling, it's pretty simple because what you're gonna do is generally you become catabolic. Okay, you'll be starting to um, eat into protein stores and muscle rather than build it. Okay,
Mhm.
um, that's the first thing. You'll also have insufficient energy to actually train to the level you want or need to train at. And so then you'll get no benefit from that session because you haven't hit the numbers you needed to hit because you've got no energy in the tank. Okay. So I think training quality suffers. Um, I think your energy consumption gets diverted away from using fuel you've got stored to actually using tissue that you need. So that's two things. And I think just overall, because of that, overall your adaptations and your improvements will not be going the right direction. Um, and then we start getting things like we start getting sick, tired, um, and can produce some sort of overtrained symptoms, where mood and even not sleeping well. So there's lots of um, I suppose disadvantages of underfueling, and this is why trying to improve body composition and train hard at the same time becomes a bit of a battle because we're trying to train really well, but we're trying to improve our body composition. And ironically, if you just trained really well and nailed your nutrition, then you're basically your nutrition should be just that tad under what you're burning, so that you are session upon session improving your body composition because you're actually got enough fuel to train hard, but not enough fuel to store excess. Okay,
Mm.
and so that balance is quite hard to achieve, and that's where people not quite nailing their nutrition, it becomes a I always say you can't out train a shit diet. Okay, you can't. Doesn't matter how hard you train if your nutrition is not on point, you'll either underperform or you won't adapt how you need to adapt, or you won't be able to train as hard as you need to be able to train. And
Mhm.
so, what does that look like? It looks like a lethargic um, performance on the park because all you've been doing is you've been in deficit all week, been training crap, trying to lose weight, and you end up running around like you got lead in your feet. So the balance is important.